Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rockingham, North Carolina at Rockingham Speedway for the Subway 200. I am Austin Cansdale, your in-race reporter, joined alongside with Emmett Crow in the booth and Tracy Bound in production.
Good evening, folks, and welcome here to Rockingham Speedway. We're in for a great race tonight. The race is scheduled to go 199 laps. Austin, what are you looking forward to in this car for sure?
Oh, Fluff, this car is pretty loose off of 1 and 2, so you're going to have to watch out for people getting loose off of 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is pretty good. Still a little slick. It's a little tight, though. But we're going to be looking for drivers trying to just save their tires. We're looking about 30 to 40 laps on tires and only about 30 to 35 laps on fuel, too. So you're going to be seeing a lot of pit stops in this race.
Yeah, and it looks like qualifying is just wrapped up. Mr. Christian K. Strader will be your pole sitter, it looks like, as he was the fastest car in qualifying. So Christian Strader is going to be your pole sitter. On the outside is going to be Mr. Hunter Carlson in the 32 machine. Row 2, you'll find Stephen Luttrell in the 36 lineup next to our in-race reporter, Mr. Austin Cansdale, in the 33. Row number 3 is where you find Wayne Cannon and lined up next to Austin Pack in the 81. Row 4 is where you're going to find Ryan Newton lined up next to Chris Golden in the 86 machine. Row 5, you'll find Bradley Young lined up next to Doug Packer in the 59 machine. Row 6, you'll find Chris Norris lined up next to Daniel Mindfood Jones in the 17 machine. Row 7, you'll find Adrian Featherston, a.k.a. Big Chief, lined up next to Gerald J. Undead Berlin in 14. And rounding out the field is where you'll find the 12 of the one and only from Wilmington, North Carolina, Mr. Yogi Schleer. This race is scheduled for 197 laps. I thought it was 199, excuse me. But look for people to make pit stops around 40 lap runs. Definitely looking forward to this. This is going to be a tire wear race for sure. It'll be interesting to see all the strategies. Our temperatures today are 77 degrees ambient, and the track temperature is 86. There's 25% humidity with a 5 mile per hour southwest breeze with overcast cloud cover. That's going to add more downforce to these cars for sure. So we're taking a little bit, getting ready to go. Right here, little movement. All right, here we go, folks. We are starting to pace. They'll do 3 pace laps, then it'll be time to go. Looking at Austin Lucky Cansdale in that 33 4Wide Motorsports Network GM Goodwrench machine. Man, that logo looks good, but I'm biased.
Yeah.
And then we see him lined up next to Stephen Luttrell. Stephen Luttrell, really interesting. I've been doing an Xfinity series with Racers Elite, and none other than Mr. Stephen Luttrell from Kansas City, Missouri, actually won that season opener at Daytona. And it was really cool to see. I've seen him dominate on the short tracks, but seeing him win on the high banks was really cool. As always, and then we see the 21 at K-Strad. K-Strad is an FWM regular. It's been a while since he came over here. Used to race the console, but here we go. He'll lead them down to the green as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front stretch, and we are green flag racing here at Rockingham. Right off the bat, Austin Cansdale, going to try to get around Stephen Luttrell. He's going to get the position on the outside, but it's going to be Hunter Carlson using the outside to get around the 21 machine of Christian Strader. But here comes Austin Cancel on the outside trying to make the move as he's not going to be able to make it. Oh, man, Stephen Luttrell got way loose coming off the turn. So now we see Wayne Cannon in the Cartoon Network 29 machine. Got Dino right there. A lot of kids nowadays don't know who Dino is, but I do. As now we see Hunter Carlson continuing to lead. Lap number 3 goes on the board. Hunter Carlson from Peoria, Illinois, and a fart driver of Fart Racing. As now we see Hunter Carlson he loves that high side and K-Strat of Christian Strader, just trying to get around him on the bottom. These two have raced together from console all the way over to iRacing, and it's really cool to see them tonight battling here for the lead. As here comes Austin Cancel trying to get around Stephen Luttrell. We got a car already off pace. That's going to be the 59 machine. It looks like the whole front end's tore up of Doug Packer. So since we're still in the grid, we are going to look and see what happened to Doug Packer. Let's see right here. Oh, hard contact on the wall, and then he hit it again, and that's just what made the car turn around. No caution, though, so we stay green. Hunter Carlson is continuing to lead, followed by Christian Strader. Now Strader is taking the lead, and now we have a caution come out. Caution. And it's going to be for your Daytona 250 pole sitter, Mr. Adrian Featherston. We'll see what happens right here. Oh, looks like Yogi just washed up the racetrack and got into Adrian right there. Man, tough break for the driver from Overland Park, Kansas, I believe. So, Hunter Carlson will be the leader, followed by Christian Strader, Stephen Luttrell, Austin Cansdale, Wayne Cannon, Austin Pack, Chris Golden, Chris Norris, Daniel Mindfu Jones, the 15 of Newton, the 11 of Gerald J. Undead Berlin, the 12 of Yogi Schleer, the 94 of Adrian Featherston, and Bradley Young and Doug Packer round out your field. Bradley Young must have been a little late to the start because looking now, he's already a lap down. And as we take a look at old Brad, there's old Brad right there from High Side Racing. As he'll come around and he'll be your lucky dog recipient, actually. That's right. We say lucky dog. We don't say this United, this relief lap crap that they got nowadays. All right, here we go. Working lap number 8, Hunter Carlson is your leader, followed by Christian Strader, followed by Stephen Luttrell, followed by Austin Lucky Cansdale, followed by Uncle Wayne Cannon, followed by Austin Pack, followed by Chris Golden. Then you got Chris Norris, Daniel Mindfu Jones, Newton, and Gerald Berlin. And then Adrian Featherston, Yogi Schleer, Bradley Young, and Doug Packer. So with Young getting his lap back, we now have 14 cars on the lead lap. Doug Packer from Alabama, USA. You know, we tried to stress to these drivers how important it is for them to get their driving info down, and glad that they do, and makes it easy for broadcasters such as us to do it. While we got a moment, I want to just let y'all know that on Monday night, I believe, let me look real quick before I quote it. I believe the SKs will be heading to Oswego Speedway. You're not going to want to miss that. Let's see real quick. Yeah, here we go. Yes, Oswego Speedway. Coverage starts at 7 at 8 Eastern Time, only on the FWM network. You can tune in and watch us live. It's going to be a great race. Me, myself, and Mr. Scott Shives should be back in the booth with me. And we always have a good time as Hunter Carlson gets his lead back under this restart. Carlson continued to lead, got it down to the bottom now, using that bottom line instead of the high side like he was doing. And that's really interesting. We do have some late breaking news coming from as we take a look at Uncle Wayne Cannon trying to make his way through the field. We have some late breaking news coming from FWM. Kyle Dumas has parted ways with FWM, so he will not be in the championship hunt in the SK Modifieds. Had a huge lead, and now he doesn't. As we look now, Hunter Carlson continuing to lead. Christian Strader trying to get up to the back bumper, as also Stephen Luttrell's trying to follow Strader, but they just can't get up to that back bumper. As we see now, Strader's going to shoot to the outside, trying to make the move. Hunter Carlson just drifts up just a little bit. Ooh, look at that move by Christian Strader. Set him up perfect. Got him to go high so he could give him the bottom where all the grip is. And now we have a new leader, Christian Strader, at the line. Strader will lead that lap. What a move by Christian K-Strat Strader. And now they're drag racing down the backstretch. Here comes Stephen Luttrell. Wants to get in on this action, it looks like. As this could be a finish. We've had some crazy Rockingham finishes, IRL. So keep that in mind as well. But Hunter Carlson hanging tough on that outside line. But also, Strader looking good on the bottom. Ooh, Carlson got loose right there. Got into the wall just a bit. That's going to allow Christian Strader to take the lead and move Luttrell right by him. But Hunter Carlson fights right back on that outside line. But now Luttrell moves into the number 2 spot. If you're looking to get your name out there, hit up old Stephen Luttrell. He'll definitely give you some good camera time. And definitely get your company out there. Or if you're wanting to sponsor a special event, promote it, what better way than stick it on a stock car? But here we go now. We're working lap 17 of 97. So still a ways to go as we see Adrian Featherston shoot to the bottom and passing the 50, I believe. The 56 of Chris Norris. So Featherston making moves, puts him in the top 10 after the last caution. And there's Austin Pac-Man Pack taking away the position from Chris Golden. They're all chasing Uncle Wayne as they come down the front stretch, excuse me. Oh, Wayne Cannon into the wall right there. That car's all over the place along with Austin Lucky Cansdale. Austin, it looked like you had your hands full right there. How did you save that?
I'm not gonna be honest, but my steering's all messed up now. I think I've bent a tie rod.
Uh-oh. That's no good. We wish you the best. Hopefully you can rebound from it.
Thank you.
That was our in-race reporter, Mr. Austin Lucky Cansdale. And he'll try to take the position keep that position from Wayne Cannon as we see Chris Golden shoot to the inside. gets around Austin Pack for the moment. As now we look right here. Chris Golden from Elk City, Oklahoma. Driving the cool throwback scheme. That's what I like about these Gen 4s. All the throwback schemes definitely looks and feels like we're in a race in 2003. Look at that cool Monte Carlo. Got that cool taste. You know, I never really smoked a cool, to be honest. But I imagine it is a menthol. So it gives you that cool taste. As now we see Yogi Schleer try to get under the bottom of Newton. Newton, a new driver. So we will have to get that info. Look at Yogi right there. Good looking guy right there, Mr. Yogi Schleer. As we see, his teammates not far behind, Mr. Daniel Mindfood Jones. UNCW Racing, they are doing something, let me tell you. Both out of Wilmington, North Carolina. And it's weird that I came up with that. They really aren't associated with nobody, but it's just something I came up with on the fly, so I'm running with it. Did it in the console style, and now I'm moving over to iRacing. Maybe they'll get it changed to UNCW Racing. That'd be really cool, because maybe UNCW would actually give them some swag or something, or give them a shout out. But anyways, now we see Daniel Mindfood Jones trying to get around Newton for the 11th position. As now we see Stephen Luttrell trying to chase down Christian Strader. Christian Strader has pulled out to 0.5 of a second gap, so about a car length or two over Luttrell. And like I said, it's good to see Christian back over here running with the FWM guys. Been running with them from the console days, and now cool to see him over here in iRacing. As now Daniel Mindfood Jones was able to get around Newton, so move him into the 11th position. Now he's hunting his teammate for that top 10 position. As now we see Adrian Featherston. We got a car on pit road. I believe that is Doug Packer. Adrian Featherston trying to get around, as we see Bradley Young making a stop. And Featherston trying to get around Gerald Berlin. As we get a good shot right there from pit road. Great camera work by our producer, Mr. Tracy Brown. As Adrian Featherston, I don't think he meant to get into Gerald right there, but man, almost sit him around. And as now we see Daniel Jones trying to battle with Yogi Schleer. Schleer able to hang on to the position as we work the lap 31 this time by. It'll be 32 next time by. And we already got some cars coming in. It's going to be Chris Golden and Austin Pac-Man Jones. I mean, Pac. Why did I say Pac-Man Jones? Wrong sport. Pac-Man Jones is a running back. Oh, man. Austin Cansdale shoots down in the pits.
Bent tie rod's not helping me at all.
So it looks like Austin Cansdale's going to come in, try to get a little damage repaired. Fix that tire rod. He's been complaining about it, saying that it's not helping at all. along with Christian Strader, Daniel Jones, Stephen Luttrell, all making their stops this time by. That'll hand the lead over to Uncle Wayne Cannon for just a moment because he's coming back in. He's coming in from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, in the 29 machine. The head honcho, the head of this three-ring circus, the boss hog, the big dog, coming in to make a stop. Oh, goodness. Nicey. Pac-Man Pac trying to get around. Chris Golden. I call him Golden Boy, so that's his nickname going to be. Oh, Golden Boy. Onto his position. In 8th place. Oh, man. And we're going to have to go back as we go to the replay. Doug Packer has wrecked once again here at Rockingham. Let's see what happens. Just got loose on pit road and just, man. Tough break for Doug Packer. As now we see Stephen Luttrell. So Stephen Luttrell was able to jump Christian Strader for the lead. That's huge right there. And one thing about Luttrell, he knows strategies. He knows strategic moves, when to do them. That is for sure. What a call on pit road. I think he might have took 2 tires maybe, and that's how he got out by that much. But man, that's huge right there for sure for Stephen Luttrell and Luttrell Racing. Like I said, they're looking for sponsors, so everybody tuning in. If you're looking to promote your business or, promote something else, whatever, just contact Stephen Luttrell and he'll get it set up for you and get your logo on a car. It's the best feeling in the world, let me tell you. I'm biased. So, as we see Wayne Cannon rocking the Parts and Never throwback. I believe that might be. Can't tell if that's Fred Flintstone and Mr. Caveman. Yeah, that's so Fred Flintstone. So hopefully at the end of this race, we can get a yabba dabba doo from Mr. Cannon if he's able to pull it into victory lane. As we see Pac-Man Pac riding around in 6th position. Austin Lucky Cansdale. Hopefully Austin got that tire rod fixed because that's what he was saying. He was having a hard time steering, had a little damage to that tire rod. So hopefully they got her fixed on that suspension and he's able to keep this car under control. Daniel Monfu Jones in the 17 throwback of Vizine. Good looking for Vizine, excuse me. Good looking throwback scheme. As Newton's coming up to him. Now Newton will pass him. Oh, there goes Newton. Oh, riding on board with him too. Let's see. He does not stay on the front straight. Yeah, so no caution. So Stephen Luttrell able to get away just for a little bit, but Christian Strader is coming for sure. All right, we're told we are going on board with Ryan Newton. See what happened right here. I think he just got loose coming off there, you know. It's flat down there, and I don't think he was ready for it. And just got her on there, and that's around she went, and into the wall she went, for sure. Just a little love tap indeed. As now we look right here as Daffy Duck. And I like that the new I lost what I was gonna say. But yeah, seeing Fred Flintstone on the front of Wayne County's car just brings back the memories, you know, because we didn't have satellite or nothing really, so maybe we just watched whatever was on TV, and usually it was the Flintstones at my grandparents' house. So little memory brought up right there as we see Jared Berlin up into the wall, sparks flying. So here's the thing, we have about 130 laps to go. Sorry, 150 laps to go. And now it's down to 49. It's going to be interesting because, like I said, the tire strategy is really going to be crazy. See what people do, especially in the later stages. Does some of these guys try to treat this like warm up for next Sunday, you know, at Indianapolis? But yeah, they're just right on board with Chris Golden and the 86 machine. Sweet looking car, by the way.
I'm trying my best.
Austin, what's the car? Yeah, what are you feeling, Austin?
I'm feeling a very slick off racetrack right now, and a lot of bumps right now. Let's see here. Going into turn 1 and 2, you gotta get on the brakes real hard. Going into 1, there's a bump right there. Going into 1, you gotta roll the corner and feather the throttle. Going to 1 and 2, ease onto the throttle. Come out in 3 to 4. And right about here, you want to get on the brakes pretty hard, let it coast into the corner, and then get back on the throttle about halfway in the corner, feather it through, then get on the gas going through the straightaway, and that completes a lap at Rockingham.
All right, well, I think this is time that we'll take our first commercial break. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're not going to miss any of the action right here on the FWM Network.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rockingham Speedway. We are on lap. What lap are we on? I don't even know. 62 out of 197. You didn't miss much on that commercial break. The only thing that was exciting was the 70 kind of squeezed the 33 into the wall
Live
just
back
a
here
little
at
bit.
Live here back at Rockingham Speedway, working lap number 63 of 197. Christian Strader was able to take the lead away, but he's back on pit road, so that'll hand the lead back to Hunter Carlson. Daniel Mindfood Jones comes in as well. Jared Berlin.
Pretty silent broadcast going on right now.
As we see Wayne Cannon being under fire from Chris Golden. Golden will take that position as we work with lap number 66, excuse me. Now we see Uncle Wayne Cannon on pit road, coming off pit road. Christian Strader continuing to lead, followed by Stephen Luttrell. Then you find Hunter Carlson, Chris Golden, and Wayne Cannon. That's your top five. Lap number 69 goes up on the board. We're getting closer and closer to that second wave of pit stops, as we saw several cars already on pit road. Reporter, Mr. Austin Cansell. Austin, how's your car feeling now?
Oh, it feels pretty good. I already had to put another tie rod back on the car again. I already went through 3 sets of tie rods already. But it feels pretty good. The track's starting to rubber up and starting to grip up a little bit. Actually being able to put the pedal to the metal a little bit on these straightaways.
Great to hear, and hopefully your car gets better and you'll be able to contend for this win for sure.
I hope so. Thank you.
That was our live in-race reporter, Mr. Austin Cansdale, giving us feedback on what's happening on the track. And you know, I like that. I like the fact that we do have an in-race reporter, and he's able to tell us what's going on with his car, not only his car, but what's going on around him. So here we go. Lap 72 on the board. Christian Strader continued to lead. Stephen Luttrell is right there on his back bumper. About 0.3 of a second. And he's coming fast for sure. Lap number 72 goes on the board. And Luttrell still chasing Gordon. So let's take a look at our weather and see if those clouds have moved out at all today. So it's going to be 75, track temperature 86. The humidity is actually increased to 29.0. And there's still that southwest breeze of 5 miles an hour. But the cloud cover has not left, so that's going to add more downforce to these cars. And you definitely want downforce here at Rockingham for sure. Rockingham, a very unique track, or it's the Rock, as a lot of people know it. This track's sat vacant for years, but luckily the city of Rockingham, the state of North Carolina bought it, and I think it was like 10 million, and they have renovations planned. Hopefully we'll see the Cup cars back out there. Rockingham's always a good time. So right here, it looks like Christian Strader continuing to lead. Stephen Luttrell is second, Hunter Carlson third. Fourth is where you find Mr. Chris Golden. Fifth is where you're going to find Wayne Cannon. Sixth is where you're going to find Austin Cansdale. And seventh and eighth is Mindfood Jones and Adrian Featherston, excuse me. So great to see Adrian back out here. And Jared Berlin. Oh, that's got to be a tough break for Stephen Luttrell. Man. No caution. We stay green. These guys are going to have to come in under green, it looks like. Gerald J. Undead Berlin making laps, trying to catch back up to the field. Yeah. So no caution, and Gerald Berlin also, it looked like I think he's got to come down pit road. I think he's having a hard time controlling this car as he almost washed up the racetrack again, this time in front of Mr. Chris Golden. As we see right here, as Berlin has hit the locker room. Here we go. There's only 3 cars on the lead lap, by the way, which is Stephen Luttrell and Hunter Carlson. Christian Strader is continuing to lead here at Rockingham. We see Gerald Berlin on pit road. Ryder continues to lead. He's going to come around and put Austin Cansdale a lap down. Let's see right here. Now Strader continues to lead. take a commercial break. We'll be right back right here on FWM Network.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Rockingham Speedway for the Subway 200. I'm Austin Canso as you're riding along in my in-car camera. I can't tell if y'all are on my little camera on my roll cage or if you're on my sun visor, but hello to you guys. We're going to take you for another lap around Rockingham here. Let y'all listen to the motor as these cars redline all the way up to 10,000 RPMs. If I don't hit the wall here. Here we go. Let's see if we get you a little red line action here.
Don't blow it.
Oh, I got pretty close. I hit 9,500 RPMs in these cars. As I got Mr. Hunter Carlson on my inside. Whoa, baby. As he's in that Michael Waltrip throwback scheme. Oh, we got K-Strat coming up. He look like he's gonna lap down Hunter Carlson here in a little bit. Shit. My bad for my language. Oh, don't tell me I bent the tie rod. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Thank God.
Alright, folks, welcome back here. As we do see Hunter Carlson trying to get away from Christian Strader, trying to keep Carlson on the lead lap as we look at Chris Golden right here, aka Golden Boy, just riding around. And there's Christian Strader as well. K-Strat, we like to call him in the FWM garage. Been racing with the league for quite a while, and then he got up to iRacing, and he found his way back to us on the iRacing side. So great to see K-Strat running tonight for sure.
Heard he actually races with the spotter TJ Majors in an iRacing league. I don't know what the name of it, but I heard he races with him. I'd say that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Christian Strader, great sim racer, especially it seemed like when he came over to iRacing, he just exploded. And I mean, he's been doing really good, and glad I got to see him for a second this week. So it was good to talk to him and everything. And now it's time to get ready to go 400 miles. And sorry about that, folks. 200 miles. I guess I was thinking we're at Dover. I don't know where I got Dover at, but my mind was somewhere else. I can tell you that much.
And I wish we was at Dover right now. I'm about sick and tired of Rockingham right about this minute.
Well, your Uncle Wayne's running good. He's running up in 6th.
Can go shove it, okay? I'll tell you one thing. I've seen this D-Generation X car about 20 times going around this dang track.
Yeah, and they probably showed you the National D-Generation X symbol, didn't they?
Probably. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I flew by him too quick.
Go Google
Maybe we.
later.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. I might be young, but there's a thing called the World Wide Web, and you know.
We don't want to see your search history, Austin.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about my search history. I'm good.
The old lady sat there. She's like, "Excuse me."
I'm surprised she's not actually in here, and I think she's got it. Well, she's got to wake up at 4 o'clock to go to work. Poor little thing.
Dang, on a Saturday.
Yeah, she's got a really weird schedule. It's a little weird, but you know, that's how the world works. People are just weird. Just you know, they just don't want to come out and tell you they're weird. Almost ran in the back of the '70 Home Depot car. Holy moly! I need a new pair of bridges.
Those she puts up a view, so gee,
Oh my God! I'm falling. I'm in the wall.
oh dang. Are we gonna see our second caution of the day? No, we're not.
I hope not, but this thing 70 car don't know how to get out of my way.
Yeah, why don't you tell him that?
Well, because you know Jay, you know him. I mean, you tell him to get out of the way, he'll just leave. I don't want him to leave, as he is the record holder for the most DNFs in FWM league history.
Pretty sure that's me.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Jay, because we used to have a little spreadsheet. I think he had a something like 80 something DNFs. Crazy story, actually. We was racing on NASCAR Heat 5. We was at Iowa in the trucks, and for some reason Jay was really good at Iowa. No matter what car we were in, he was just really good at Iowa. Well, he was leading, and Cannon came over the radio and said, "I bet you won't leave just because you're winning." Well, he left while leading the race.
I believe it.
Yeah. You want to talk about crazy? Just was ahead by like 8 seconds with like 30, 40 laps to go in the race, just up and left because someone dared him to do it. All right, producer Tracy Brown and Emmett, I got a question. Do y'all think I should try to stretch this out, my next pit stop, to the end of the race? You think that'd be a good idea? Make it interesting? Well, I got 3 laps till I got a pit on fuel.
So you got 50 laps to go. I don't know. That'd be.
I have two sets of tires left too.
Well, we'll definitely keep it on your car, but we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back on FWM Network. sitting here in Monterey. Live here back at Rockingham Speedway. Looks like Austin Pack has just hit the wall a ton on the inside, and you can tell there's a lot of damage to that car. Also, by the way, our in-race reporter, Mr. Austin Cansdale, has officially said that his race is over. He's still going to run, but he will not be competing for this checker flag. And now we see Hunter Carlson has went down a lap. So I want to take a poll. Do y'all think that Christian Strader is going to lap the whole entire field? Write yes or no in the comments. We'll get the results and we'll see what y'all say. Strader will start off with going through the field. Has dominated this race, and we'll see if he can still dominate. Next is going to be Mr. Stephen Luttrell from Kansas City, Missouri. Stephen Luttrell, his the fan club, the Luttrell fan club of William Luttrell, says Stephen Luttrell fan club is in the house. Go 36. And now we'll find Mr. Hunter Carlson, or as we like to call him, Tic Tac, from Fast Angry Racing, aka Fart, in the 32, running in third, a lap down.
What did you do?
2 laps down. Chris Golden in the 86 from Elk City, Oklahoma. Once again, he's 3 laps down. And he's coming in for a pit stop. And then we find Uncle Wayne Cannon running in 5th with 3 laps down to the lead. Oh, sorry, 5 laps down, excuse me. My eyes, I couldn't see really good. And there's our in-race reporter, Mr. Austin Lucky Cansdale. Although today he's not very lucky.
No, I just got called to the holler after the race. For what? I don't know.
What did you do?
I don't know. Hunter Carlson came over the radio. Austin Cansdale, you're needed in the holler after the race. I don't know what I did. I just driving around, man. And I got speeding in the pits, man. Oh my God. You know what? You know what? Ah, do I want to park it? Do I want to?
3 laps down.
Can I not repair my car under speeding penalty? This is some
from
bull.
Overland Park, Kansas. Race Works. Running in the 7th position. Also multiple laps down. Austin Pac-Man Pack running in the 81 machine in 7th place. Multiple laps down. Dangle Mindfu Jones in the 17 machine. Also running in 8th, 10 laps down. And Austin Cansdale has actually dropped. Here we go. Austin Cansdale's back on here. He is scored in 9th place, 11 laps down.
Hey, they fixed my steering. Hey.
And we're being told that he just got his steering fixed, and he's happy as a lark for sure. All right, so now we go to Gerald J. Berlin from Tampa, Florida. He's a Florida man, and he's running in 10, 12 laps down. And then we have Bradley Young, High Side Racing, 89. And Bradley is running 15 laps down in 11th. Wow. And then, oh man, hard in the wall. Actually, 14 laps down. Sorry, my mistake. And Doug Packer in the 59 machine, who actually just passed Bradley Young. Packer running in 11th. Puts Young 12th. Then you find alright, and we're being told everyone else is disconnected. So that is your field for this Subway 200. And we're just waiting for the checker flag to fly for Mr. Christian Strader. It's been
You better watch old Stephen Luttrell. He's hot on a mission to go catch that car.
yeah, Stephen Luttrell trying to hunt him down. He's got 4 seconds in front of him. 4.5 seconds to be exact. But he does have plenty of laps to do so, as they're coming to 10 laps to go this time by. Hitting the line next time, it will be 9 laps to go. So, I mean, he's got time.
What? Oh.
That Austin Monkey Cancel has to report to the NASCAR, to the hauler, for actions detrimental to the league. And I believe...
No, actually, I think that's what he actually said, to be honest.
I believe that it was when...
First off, why is he watching the stream while racing? Eating ice cream. Eating ice cream. Who, me? I'm in 9th. I'm in 9th.
Up in the wall. I'll be dang on Mindful Jones. Stephen Luttrell tried to catch up to Christian Strader and try to steal this away, but I don't think he's going to have enough time. As we're going to come as Christian Strader comes down the backstretch. 3 laps to go. 3 more perfect laps in this race. So here we go. Coming down the line. 3 laps to go in the air. As now we see they come around turn number 1 and 2 down that long back stretch. I don't think Luttrell's going to be able to catch him today. It's going to be Christian Strader coming by, popsicle sticks in the air. Popsicle sticks go in the air. He's got 2 more tries at it. I know Stephen Luttrell is praying for a caution, but I don't think he's going to get one. Unless something happens to the 33 as Strider hits the line. White flag in the air down the backstretch for the final time today. Talk about taking them behind the woodshed and not looking back. Out of turn number 4, Christian Strader's gonna win the second race of the FWM Gen 4 Cup Series.
Now, I'm gonna see what I needed in the hauler for here in a minute.
Take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back to talk with the winners for today's post-race ceremony. leave and then come back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Richmond Wasteway for the Subway 200. I'm standing by Hunter Carlson, your third place finisher. Hunter, walk us through that whole race. How was your car feeling that whole race?
Pretty good around lap 125 when I learned how to run this place, but otherwise the setup was really tight on entry, and which made center and exit really hard to execute here. And this track's not easy to begin with, and tight setups equals sometimes not so fun, but in the all it worked out in the end, I guess.
Damn, dude! Like one of y'all couldn't have wrecked. Like,
Yeah, that was. I mean, I was on track with y'all, but I was told I had Emmett and Tracy in my ear, man, saying that race was pretty boring. But I mean,
it was something else. I wish it would have maybe had another caution about halfway to kind of tie things together, but in the end, you can't complain with a one caution race like that on a place like this. It's probably one of the hardest overs on the sim, and probably with one of the hardest cars in the sim. I mean, I'm so proud of these guys, and I hope a lot of these Monday guys were watching, because I am challenging them to try to match this energy come Monday.
yes, they won't. I can just tell you straight up.
Well, as we seen on the broadcast, as you did a tribute to I want to say the 2002 Michael Waltrip paint scheme?
2001.
Oh, I was close. I was 1 year off. But is there any sponsors, any people you would like to thank?
Was it 3?
Yeah, I want to thank everyone at Fast Angry Racing Team. Just always standing together, standing to fight. Teammate Christian, congratulations on the win. I want to thank Studio 86. TJ, he's probably my biggest fan out there, and I know he's watching, whether it's on my stream or whether it's on the broadcast. I hope it's on the broadcast, but thank you to him, and thank you to everyone that supports me through everything, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you. Congrats on the top 3.
Thank you.
All right, and we're standing by with your runner-up, Mr. Stephen Luttrell. Stephen, it seems like I'm getting used to interviewing you either in the winner's circle or second. Talk about a great race. What'd you need to beat K-Strat in the end?
Oh man, I took 2 tires on half of those stops, hoping that it would give me enough buffer to catch back up to Christian, but he is from a different planet, so I could not catch him. But I feel pretty good running 6 seconds back after a 1 caution race. After what was that, at least 170 laps under green, all those green flag stops, and finished pretty close behind him. That feels pretty good, because Christian's he's on a different level, and it feels pretty good to finish that close to him.
All right, and how do you build on this going forward?
I need to find a way to distract Christian and Hunter both. If I could get them to see a pretty girl out in the stands or something, that would help a lot.
Well, before we let you go, is there anyone you'd like to thank out there?
Yeah, I got to thank Wayne for putting on this league, letting me in here and letting me race every now and then, and Hunter for bringing me over here, and you guys for broadcasting, my mom, dad, wife, and my kids, my grandson Mason.
I'm sure I'll see you with the racers next week.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah. All right. So that was Stephen Luttrell, your runner-up finisher. And last but not least, in the 21 Reese's machine, your winner is Mr. Christian Strader, K-Strat that we like to call him. K-Strat, man, talk about your car. You were on a different planet, as our good buddy Stephen Luttrell said. How did it feel out there?
The car felt pretty decent. It was a little tight in, like Hunter was saying. But overall, it's more of just kind of like this racetrack. You kind of got to race the track and just take what it gives you, and just be consistent and not really kind of try to overstep too much. And I feel like that kind of plays well into what I like to do with just kind of take my time, make sure not to overdrive the car too much, and keep tires on and just put down consistent lap times.
All right. How do you build on this going forward in this championship hunt?
Hopefully, just keep doing more of the same. I mean, Steven's really good. Hunter's really good, and I know that as we get to other tracks, people are going to figure things out. And there's just a lot of there's a lot of stuff that can go on throughout the long season. Like
All right.
anybody can kind of beat there.
We still got you. I think we're losing you, but how do you build on getting ready for next week?
Run some practice laps. Definitely want to run some practice laps for sure. But for the main part, just kind of take a little bit of time to kind of learn everybody and everybody else's racing style and see what they're going on.
Yeah.
I would say I think my internet's probably acting up a little bit and cutting in and out and making it a little bit difficult for you guys to hear here. Okay. I was gonna say I keep on getting like little yellow bars going. Just want to appreciate having you guys in the booth, putting on a broadcast for us, and then of course want to thank Wayne for putting everything together and let me come over and race from time to time. Oh yeah. Want to say thank you to Studio 86, Reese's, and then just FWM Racing over here.
All right. Well, it's good having you back, K-Strat. We'll see you next week.
See you next week, guys.
All right. And that was your winner, Mr. K-Strat, Christian Strader. We'll see him next week. I believe we go to Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken.
We do.
So Las Vegas, kind of a similar style track, but it's a 1.5 mile cookie cutter. Austin, hopefully you have a better race at Vegas than you did here at Rockingham. What are you looking forward to when we get to Vegas?
Well, to be honest, I kind of hope we have another race not finishing wise, but I hope we have another race similar to this, green flag wise. Maybe another caution or two to throw in some drama, but hopefully we can keep this type of racing up. And I know you said the other week not to bring up the Monday series, but I heard you bring it up. But hopefully Connor Carlson has officially challenged the Monday racers to match this race. So hopefully we can get that going, right? Hopefully. But yeah, we're going to Oswego. Yep, that is a whole new track. I might even race that track. I don't even know if I own that track. But yeah, we have Oswego next week for the Monday series, and then we have Las Vegas, the Chrysler 200, 134 laps at Las Vegas. So hopefully we'll have a good next couple weeks of racing.
We'll definitely see you on Monday night. For myself, Emmett Crow, my producer, Tracy Brown, our in support of Mr. Austin Cansdale. This is Emmett Crow saying we'll see you next week at Las Vegas. And make sure you tune in Monday night for the FWM SK Modifieds live from Oswego. Good night, everybody.